a KOTAMON today, as advertised in that last game. They got me, but I'm only playing the demo. But you can only the demo is available. So, you know, you're missing all the splash screens. That's okay. Oh, it's called trashlover.exe. Trash lover, apparently. Beer. Very good. I see. There's certainly much going on here. This text aliasing is garbage. What's going on here? It's also poorly adapted to my ultra-wide monitor, as is tradition at this point. Yes, generous screen resolution, full screen. That's not really what. I don't want to mess with this, but like, yeah, that's not really what screen resolution means. But anyway, let's just go for it. I'm not sure whether this is a controller game as well. I'll try that. Nope. Controller's not doing anything. So, yeah. Nice. Nyanchi Crunchy Flakes. These are some salacious illustrations. I'd better check on my stream, make sure everything's hunky-dory. Copacetic. Etc., etc. Everything looks good. Alright. Yeah, so mouse and keyboard game. USSR. That must mean ultra super rare. Kota. Kota Lion. More like cotillion. The dance. Okay. Right. I mean, it seems like... Okay, I'm using the controller now. I'm not gonna dignify that illustration with a comment. Let's see, can I... How do I... If I just... Okay. So this is jump. For some reason, beer is still Q. Even though everything else is... Is this using Steam input? Time for the classic. The classic. Looking over it at Steam and going, is this using Steam input? What's going on here? This is using the game's inbuilt support. That's okay. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Do I click on these? No, you can't interact with them. These must be like rarities, I guess. Okay. Oh, you can throw garbage. This is not... This is like sickening. I don't know what's wrong with the camera pan. Wait, is panning when you rotate the camera or when you move the camera? Right, this is a track. This is tracking. And this is panning. But people commonly misuse them. Yep, classic sign. Classic sign. I don't know. I'm scared of such things now. Used to not be. Then they became scary. Is there a sprint though? No? Alright. What? So this is like a level? Oh. I guess that does seem really demo-y. Okay, this is the strategy. You just hold X and indiscriminately. At least jumping is free. How do I sell trash? No? Maybe not. Is there like an action button I should be using here? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. This is an animation of the trash that I was using. So somehow I've... I don't know, is that like motion blur? Is that the problem? I'm gonna switch back to keyboard and mouse. Which I guess also doesn't... Well, no, it does seem to have a sprint. I don't know what being tired does if I'm still allowed to do all the activities, you know? Oh, I see. Like, I am tired, but this... Oh. I guess the indicators may be wrong. Or forgiving. $30. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna need an upgrade to, like, have more energy. Me in real life. I guess that's garbage. I guess it's like a tin thing. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. And you do regain tiredness over time. I feel like my frame time suffers when I... Wait a minute, am I a man? I thought I was a cat girl, but I think I'm a cat boy. But I can throw out nothing. Perfect. Yeah, this is me. I'm the cat boy. Just my cat girl sister. Yeah. It's a little bit disappointing, but whatever. Why was there a puzzle piece there? What's up with that? Is it like a constant amount? Like every object gives you the same amount of Garbo points, you know? That'll come in handy later, I'm sure. Alright. Starting to get the hang of this. Really starting to see what this game is about. That doesn't really mean I'm starting... Like, I'm sort of thinking, like, what's going on? Why is the game like this? Now, on the other hand... It's pretty inoffensive at this point. Interesting. It doesn't fully restore your... Hey, this is in, Russian. This must be maximum capacity for energy. And then beer doesn't fully restore your energy, I guess? Anyway. Resting is also involved. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to get at is, like, this concept for a game doesn't seem like it's gonna support a whole game, but it could support a game of the length that it looks like it's gonna be. I do kind of wonder where the demo will tap out, because it sort of seems scoped that, like, the whole game will consist of about 6 trash piles. I have not found a card yet, which is... Oh. There we go. Okay. Ooh, tomboy, see girl. True. All right. Right? That doesn't do anything. I wonder how I access my... Oh, it's J. It's written right there on the screen. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's almost like an idle game, I guess. There's a battery. There are a bunch of like full bottles and stuff. Right, that seems to be fully restoring me. Maybe it will become more apparent that it's not when I gain the next energy capacity upgrade. I can play this game with one hand. I can drink some coffee. Woohoo! Ah, my coffee is cold and bitter, but I like it because it is my coffee. And it is bitter. I found a piece of a card, I guess. I didn't see that. It's weird. Holding shift doesn't always seem to work. Sometimes it seems like you lose your sprinting state. Okay, yeah, it doesn't fully restore you when you're really tapped out. I guess the bar goes behind the guy, is the thing? Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah. Capacity... I guess I really want more bag. Actually, speed would have been better. I should have saved up for speed, I think. We gotta, you know, this is, as is so often, this is one of those games where the way you play the game is like managing how to play the game less. Which makes sense because this gameplay is not very riveting at all. Sorry, they knew that. Then also, you know, when you when you drink a beer, you don't the picture of the beer doesn't actually change to open the hole. Game literally unplayable. Hey, that's a spark plug. I don't even know what a spark plug does. I just know what it looks like. Why is there a prescription bottle but with a logo on it? That's not how medicine bottles work. Right, so I can like sell this, I'm pretty sure. I like the cartoon styles. Yep. Wow, 27 bucks. Woo. Alright, we'll play optimally, which is clean up later, stare into a pile of trash for most of the runtime of the game. By which I mean your waifu. I wonder, so that should give me like, yeah, okay. A linear scale. I find in real life, beer actually makes me kind of sleepy. Almost takes away my energy, if you will. Maybe this will do it. Alright, perfect. Range is also useful. But speed... that's gonna be really useful. It barely makes a difference. I wonder if I should be examining these assets. I don't know. I guess I run out of energy faster because not enough money. Whoa. How dare you, sir? There's really no point buying them in advance. You just lose liquid capital. I guess capacity for energy only matters insofar as if presumably if your beers like restore more energy than you have capacity, then they won't work. But other than that, you don't really need capacity for anything. I guess speed is really the best. Speed is the bottleneck. I have a need for speed. And the only solution is more cowbell. I'm running out of energy pretty fast. More speed is too expensive. Could increase beer capacity. Now. Oh, I should be buying the Hoover thing. That will help me. I think it will give me an area of effect. Found a piece of the card. I think that's wrong. I think you mean to say I found a piece of card, and that's due to how articles work in English. Notoriously finicky. Right. So, like, no, actually, it's not as good as I was thinking it would be. It just doesn't really, like, I still have to focus exactly at the target to pick it up. It's interesting how there's a garbage throwing mechanic. I'm not really... Don't know how it is that'll work. What do we got here? Nothing. Nothing to buy at the moment. I do enjoy how well this game is running. Running a cool 165 FPS. Kinda can't really perceive a difference, honestly, between this and 60. I don't know. That it might just not be apparent in this type of game. Literally picking up garbage. A task you could do in real life, although the garbage wouldn't move as quickly, you know? So, who's the real gamer? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, the frames are high, but that animation doesn't seem to have enough. This is probably useful, you know? That's why they call me Johnny Two Beers. Sort of like a painting game, like a space painting game. I'm not sure 2 beers was worth it because I seem to be filling up the bag before, and so it's not really saving me any trips, you know? This is what they said the day of my birth. An even, a steady hand. Can't go too fast, which actually might be a problem with the frame rate. Whoa. Oh. I see. Alright, I don't see why they have those highlight colors, but okay. Cheesy bits. Alright, I can probably get the next speed upgrade soon, if memory serves. There we go. There we freaking go. Alright, let's see. What do I want next? What would make my process better? There's always speed, of course. Buzz is a good investment at this point. Bag capacity would be nice, but it is gonna take a little bit longer. What do you mean not enough money? That can't be the right error message. Anyway. as like an idle or incremental game, it's good. I would like capacity next, I think. Which I can buy now. Like, actually, the things are backwards, because that has the open lid asset. It's interesting. Like, how the bar moves is not exactly what I would expect from how the objects animate, but it could just lag behind a little bit. Yeah, theoretically, if I were like waiting around for my character to naturally regain energy, then it could make sense to improve my maximum capacity, but that's not what I'm doing. What's my next good one? I guess it's just bag again. Surprise, it's bag again. It is comical, the concept of like the big pile of garbage that I guess is just behind our house because we're slobs. Or are we like at the dump? Whose garage is it, you know? Is it my garage? Why is a lady in my house selling me stuff? If it's my garage. If it's her garage. Does she just have the tools to like do stuff like that? Just because it's the dump and sometimes you gotta restore objects. I was doing a prop hunt. It was standing there like it ain't no thing.
I don't really know what I want to do next in terms of next upgrade. I'm thinking maybe more speed, since I'm saving up for that. Yeah. Speed can be next. You know, the cards are the theme, but the selling cubes of garbage for money is the main fare. I guess garbage is kind of the theme. Oh yeah, I made the title of the stream, like I had to abridge the... Oh, I'm bleeding. Cuticle broke. I had to abridge the title of this game in the title of my stream because it's named like a light novel, so it's very long title, or rather subtitle. Also, like on Steam, the name of the game has no accent mark, but then like in the illustration it does, and it makes me wonder if you can put accent marks on things in Steam. And I assume the accent mark is like how in English Pokemon has an accent mark. Just to show you that like it's not called Pokemon. I assume that's what they were going for. If I hold yoink when I'm drinking, I think it goes into my bag, and that's always strictly superior to just leaving it around on the ground. Pizza Hunt, that's a good name for it. I would upgrade my walking speed if I could. Alright, we're getting a good rhythm. I was holding yoink, but it didn't get yoinked. Curious, maybe I looked away too fast. Maybe if you move, it doesn't work. Oh. So that somehow... There's like a rhythm which determines how fast things go. Like, obviously, because they happen at two different rates, there has to be such a rhythm, right? I think what's happening is that my, like, animation... I'm doing the drinking animation, but it's, like, giving me energy. So that,
I think if I drink while I'm still taking. No, okay, maybe not. Or maybe I'm just positioned wrong. Right, I think during the drinking animation I can still pull. Which is what I said at the bar the other day. Is it finally time to... No, it's definitely time to get more speed. The riddle of speed, boy. Why did it say the bag is empty? What did it mean by that? Okay. I get tired so fast. Also, in the game, my game stamina runs out pretty quickly, too. Alright, I think, like, this is a good rhythm. I don't, like, drink the beer beforehand. I just drink the beer during. This is probably gonna result in a situation where it's like, drink the rest of the... Get the rest of the garbage, doofus, and I'm like, what? Huh? Where is it? Suppose the thing I want next is Buzz. I'm not sure Bag actually helps me. I'm not sure I'm bottlenecked on Bag at the moment. Wait a minute, did this fall all the way over here? That's crazy. Is there some secret back here? I don't... You know, this said it was a demo. But I'm intuiting that it's mostly just a demo in the sense of, like, the game is not yet finished, and they offer you the game to play. Ah, they invisible walled me. How dare they? I am glad that it doesn't, like, stop you from picking things up during your drinking animation, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. Did that not create me? It's interesting to me that the cards, they don't really do anything for you for a while. Like, that is the point of the game, but unlike most incremental games, which are cowards, you can just save them to the end, and they're not gonna, you know, they don't give you, like, extra bonus abilities or something. Which, oh man. We're really settling into it now. I guess speed is, again, the one thing I really want to upgrade. Because that's... like, theoretically, Buzz can, like, save me some money, but I don't think that's as useful as you might think. Like, another theoretical twist, drinking these beers, theoretically, the beer is, like, the least useful thing, the used beer is, like, the least useful can for me to grab. Because as soon as I clear this, then I can... oh, wait, hold on. You don't need 100% it. That actually addresses a different concern of mine. So that's good. And as soon as you have a fresh pile of garbage, then the process becomes faster because you can just, well... you can just, woo! Let's go check on this. Yeah, more speed. The riddle of speed, boy. I guess I need more buzz. I don't need any more capacity. Which is amusing. Like, especially because I can, as it refreshes, I'm using it. So, like, I guess it's energy is the, aw, just a little bit shy. Energy is the one I don't need. Capacity would be useful, sort of. Although, I already have to make my round. No. Why did the other one seem to sell for less? Let's do one more, shall we? I guess it is cute and useful that the thing dumps them on the bottom where you have to pick them up, but it's also like, ah, geez, now I have to pick them up. It's so tempting to buy that energy, but it's so useless that I'm not going to. Now this is how the game was made to be played. Why does it say your hands are full? That's not the right... That's not the right error message either. Why am I throwing out full hard drives? I think there's like an animation on the store of somebody playing the game, and it gives away this incredible technique. So what's my bottleneck right now? It's probably capacity, right? Probably I need to upgrade capacity again. I mean, speed is always nice. By capacity, I actually mean, right, we're losing a little bit of money there to just sort of save time, which is fine. No, it's bag capacity. That's what I meant. Why did my garbage go away? Oh, right. It's not full now, of course. It just makes sense. I don't think there's any full bag bonus, but you know, whatever. Now I guess I would like to buy one more beer. Yeah, I guess doing it this way, just with 3 beers, makes it work. Right, so that's, you know, about as good. Yeah, I don't know. What is the most important thing in terms of bottleneck? Well, there's always speed. Like, the more speed, the more I can get to slam and queue. Then again, if I do buy charge or whatever, buzz, that could save me like 30 bucks per trip. Then again, I could buy bag and then move up to 3 beers. Or I could just save up for speed. I'm almost there after all. Wait, is this on the right side? Yeah, perfect. This used to be a post office, I guess. It's very picturesque. I hadn't looked up at it before, but yeah. What do you have in terms of buying power? Buzz is probably the best, right? It'll restore me to 100, so I'll always have to be actively pulling. But that is the best. Soon I can upgrade bag as well. Let's see if this works. So much trash, the bag's getting heavy, which is, you know, as they say. That's what they're saying. I don't know, should I be saving the 30 bucks or just accepting it as a cost of doing business? Which seems pretty logical. Maybe I should upgrade capacity. Oh, well. If I upgrade capacity, then what I can do is grab one more, go over here, start the process anew. Right, now there's no question about it. Just slamming them beers, man. How did they even upgrade my buzz? How does that work? I see. Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing we want, again, is more speed, so... I'm starting to get existential here. Yeah, I'm not sure any of that would be useful. If I rebound something to trigger... Wait a minute, hold on. Ah. Can I? Ooh, very good. Yes, new game mechanic unlocked. You have earned your keep for the day, clown. Right. So that's even, it's even more important to like... Wait, what's this gonna do? I see. Yes. It's going to be even more important to just be able to, like, stand there and throw stuff backwards. Nope. Need a higher angle. Okay, that's a little bit too high. We're getting it down. Perfect. I'll take this as well. 80, yes. Good. Okay, so perhaps here? That was pretty close. I wonder if it's even deterministic enough. You know? Maybe not. Very good. So, bag capacity actually doesn't matter either, now that I have this new technique. Did I actually make that one? If I wasn't really paying attention, I was too busy thinking about other stuff. Well, anyway. But I think I made that one. This raises a new question. How do I best capitalize on this? Probably through buzz again. Although capacity to hold beer is solid as well. Kobe. It is a classic thing to do, to like throw bags of stuff when you're done with like yard work or whatever, so yeah, it makes sense. I guess I made that one too. Maybe it like gives it to you if you look away? That kind of seems like a pattern, maybe. Like, maybe it's just better to throw it over. Do I even want this? I mean, capacity, though. Also bag. Oh, I get buzz and energy. I guess it's waiting in line. I suppose you could, like, throw some things out of the map. Oh, it's gonna hit the invisible wall, won't it? Alright, so capacity has become way more useful. Way more useful than energy, even. Dang. Got me with the full bag. Right, this gives the game a much needed rhythm. Alright, let's do some of this for a minute. Fish, wet. Very true. This is a reference to that puzzle game. Is that a reference to interspecies revealers? Okay. That's a Wednesday Addams reference. Ah, this is, you know, a Pokemon reference, which is to be expected. What's the name of that? Hell? No, this is a Hellraiser reference, come to think of it. That is what Hellboy. Yes, good. I do think this is an FPS problem, and you're actually supposed to be able to... But it keeps getting me because it's field of view, not FPS. I'm not actually stuck. You can do this even on the pause screen. Oh, Life Note. Okay, that's Death Note. Is this a reference to the Hitman nuns, I guess? People love latex nuns with guns. Jellicle cat is a jellicle cat, and a jellicle cat is posed seductively. Let's do a deep dive. Markota. This is just a reference to mermaids. Or Slime Maid. This is Jack Sparrow. Oh, this is specifically that lady from Death Note. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've rested enough. What if? No, I'm better off trying to aim it, I guess. Colby. I guess it just fell straight down. I wonder if I was supposed to immediately figure this out, or throwing strat. I mean, it does immediately tell you that you can throw. And the game is much better with throw. But maybe it's something you're supposed to figure out as the game goes on. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be like... Buzz is best, and then capacity. Well, I can think of some absurd values where that wouldn't be true. You know? You can imagine that it's better to just throw whenever you're done with a drink. Not that I do so imagine, but you could imagine. I guess they need to have, like, the two different verbs, buttons for, like, take versus, like, buy, but at the same time, like, yeah, just let me mash. Just let me mash. Energy useless. Jellicle cat is a jellicle cat. Jellicle cat is a jellicle cat. I don't think that's actually a jellicle cat reference. Yeah, maybe this is a reference to that shark VTuber. I don't think that's the name of that VTuber though. All right, let's try. See, so it snaps into place. There isn't such a thing as DMG, you fool. How do I get out of here? Oh, exit, right? What do we want? What do we want here? Probably capacity. Yeah. And then I think I will avoid like overfeeding myself by So it does snap too if you get it close enough. And you don't have to release it or anything. Oh, but if you do release it, it helps. I feel like it's maybe a little bit too generous on the snap. Anyway. So, like, if I go and I do one of those, then my energy resets and there's no chance of me overfeeding myself. Certainly the game slows down a lot once you have depleted one pile of garbage. You can't just stand looking at it anymore. I guess you can get up here, which is, it's good that you can get anywhere. Because, like, what if your garbage gets caught up here, you know? You can't enter that door, though. Okay. Sounds good. What else we got? There's energy and range. I don't know. Of these, I probably want more capacity and more bags, so. Oh, I see. You could bubble sensor these if you wanted. I suppose. Oh. What? Do you, like, abandon your trash when you... No, but what about... Blood cat, half-blood vampire cat. Okay. I see. I guess because you have to right-click to exit here, it's triggering. If I hold it for too long, it triggers a throw. Alright, yeah, this is not bad. I guess I just want to buy more and more capacity, but range is a little bit useful, so I'll buy that as well. Right. I wish I could rotate these faster. In real life! You know, all games cost real life time, which is why it's pretty insulting when a game refuses, like, punishes you by wasting more of your time. Because, like, listen, the game is the game. Sure. It's all game stuff, but, like, real life time is actually the same. You know? That's the thing about it. You don't get it back. It's impossible. Now, given that fact, why am I playing a game about cleaning up garbage? Listen. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me questions I can't answer. Don't ask me questions you know I have no answer to. Smart Alec. Here's another question. Is Smart Alec just like somebody wanted to say smart ass but then didn't want to say the word ass? Or is it its own word? Is ass a vulgarization of Alec? Why Alec? Who's this Alec guy? He of such great wisdom, you know? That's, again, it's not... That's like an error. So again, energy is just useless and I should be waiting to buy capacity. I think partial progress on these is not saved at all. I guess the way I assumed this was going to work was actually better. Because I assumed it was gonna, like, you know... Actually, I guess just... Like, this is faster. No, it is not. Now I'm putting it together. All, like, most of these are references. So are most of the things in the, in the Space Waifu Papers, Please game that I just played. Xenophiles. So, like, they are interconnected. Interlinked. When you're done here, do they let you go back to your cell? Cell. Cells interlinked. When you're back here, do they let you go back to your cell, Saga? Saga. So there's got to be a way. They, like, sort of deliberately make it take a long time to throw things. But did I make it, though? Buckets. Baskets? Or did it go up there? No. It's curious that they made the roof the same color as the Well, I guess they just had like a color palette and they wanted to. Zhizh. Okay. Well, fair enough. Ooh. Jellicle cat is a jellicle cat, and a jellicle cat is a jellicle cat, and a cat who is jellicle is always a cat. Cat who is cat, and a cat and a cat, and a cat and a cat, and a cat and a cat, and a big group something. What? I mean, if I consistently like throw them, if I like throw them out to here and then from here I can consistently make those baskets, it could be a good move. That was bad. I actually meant to buy completely the other thing. But that's fine. Oh. Right, okay. Let's try making the baskets. Car. Now, from the car... It's a little bit tall. I'm not even sure, you know? What is the best strategy for shooting it? Might be what I did. You know. Despite its many flaws. Maybe it only lets you make a new one once, you get all the cards out of the other one, not how much garbage you get out of the other one. Which would fit with the theme of the game. Okay. Not high enough unless I want to get it on the rebound. Too high. What about just right over? Okay, not high enough. No, not quite high enough. Seems maybe like I want to, like, shoot it, like, here. That was pretty close. This should be the only way that you can put stuff in here. I've decided. Okay, well, never mind. No. No. If you throw it at the sell trash sign, you have a pretty good chance of making it, which is fitting. But actually, it seems like it's a lot more efficient to just grab and place. Capacity is more important, so whatever. Maybe it's you're supposed to have to do it slow, and that's like the gameplay element. I don't know, it seems a lot like it's an artifact of like they're not interpolating between the... Oh. It's interesting. What makes that the end of the demo? Possibly getting this one? So now, I mean, presumably I've gotten all the relevant cards. I guess I will foolishly try to 100% the upgrades as well, even though, like, they wouldn't have ended the demo if there was anything worthwhile to see beyond this. There is one big... Like, I'm almost done with all the trash, I guess. Which I wasn't expecting. I don't know. I mean, it seems like there's not that much time in between the end of the demo and cleaning up all the garbage. So maybe I will. I just had a train of thought of like, oh, what if picking up the garbage took the garbage contents that was excess in the other and put it in your current one? But like, that's already how it works. It's just that's identical to swapping them. So, yeah. Guess I still want more capacity. I don't really know what that's about. Like, is that a reference to something? Her name sounds like Tuna. Is that something? Is that nothing? Fair enough. Sure hope that didn't happen to anything else. Alright, I guess I definitely had to aim higher. I'm gonna go for a run after this. That'll be fun. I keep thinking about eating at McDonald's, which is not really in line with any of my goals, but it's a tasty hamburger. I don't know. I mean, I guess technically energy helps a little bit, especially because I can... I see. By only pulling from that shelf, you only need to make one animation. Because I can charge up. During that. Wait, the J says new, so I got something else? How did the demo end? If I just got something else. Like on what grounds did the demo say it ended? Feels way too high. What's the new one? I'm not even seeing a new one. I don't know, man. This is gonna come to me? Yeah. Good. This reminds me of Freaky Fish Guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series, who married the ocean. Really? Let me in, let me in. At this point, I'm just prolonging my own misery. Like, the game has already told me there's nothing further. Do not play the game further. Cease your investigations. I think it would be better if you could just jump up through that vertically. Okay. That was a real hassle, so I'm gonna try to not have that happen again. Those are highly convincing drinking sounds, probably because somebody actually drank something to record it. You know? I guess the capacity is now, like my energy is now such that the beers don't overload. Yeah. Huh. Really? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. That's fun. I don't even know. You know, is there any point to cleaning these off? I suppose I could have seen what happened if I actually did clear off the entire floor, but I'll tell you what would have happened. There would have been no props on the floor, and that is it. I feel like the angle of release is different every time anyway, so... Alright, I'll get one more range. And then that's it. Probably this has code that removes the other props. What? There's just a full bag of garbage there? That's curious. Maybe the pile spawned on top of that? That's still saying new at me, even though I don't see how that's possible. Well, how much was it? Alright. 3,100. A dirty card, yeah, they sure are. Trick shot simulator. That's the new thing we yell. Well, I don't think that did anything. Or mattered in the slightest. think I got it stuck there. I think it like snaps to edge, and the edge can be either the edge of the card or the edge of another card. Peace. All right, perfect. Flawless victory. Yeah. End of the demo. The demo ended like 30 minutes ago. Let's see what stuck does. Oh, it just teleports you to the... Yep. Okay. All right, there we go.